Welcome back to Man the Helm. Today we are going to talk about the suggested settings for the Wampler Pinnacle Deluxe V2. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jake. I'm a guitar player, but I also run a small podcast called Man the Helm. It's music-based, but it's more about taking control of your life and driving the direction you want it to go. But if you guys are new here, make sure you consider subscribing, bell icon to get notified of whenever I post future videos. Like this video, comment, do all that good stuff that you already know what to do. If you want to check me out on any other social media platform, you can check me out on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, all that good stuff. But today we're going to talk about the Pinnacle Deluxe V2 from Wampler and the suggested settings that come along with it. Earlier this week I did a kind of a demo-ish video. I'll have that up here so you guys can check that out if you'd like to. But today is all about the suggested settings, which I really enjoy when Wampler and other pedal companies do things like that. Makes it as a good starting point. Alright, so let's run through some of these suggested settings, alright? So, got the Pinnacle set up here. Once again, using my Les Paul into the Pinnacle, going into the Black Star amplifier. That is going out of the emulated speaker out straight into my audio interface. Got a little bit of reverb from the amplifier itself. So everything's set up at noon. Let's hear how it sounds. Can we talk about how good that sounds just straight up the middle? Let's get into the suggested settings, shall we? So the first one, we are going to crunch like it's 1984. Whatever that means. I'm assuming the 80s typical thing. So, looking like our volume on our Pinnacle side is straight up the middle. Our bass is going to be at about our 2 o'clock. Middle is going to be dropped back to about our 10. Treble straight up the middle. Our gain will be at about 2, boost straight up the middle. Now as far as the 2 toggle switches go, that will be in the vintage and the gain, so both of them down. So let's hear it just with the Pinnacle side, without the boost side on right now. Pretty solid. Let's hear it with that gain engaged. Pretty rad. Let's hear it in a mix. Our next suggested settings for the Pinnacle Deluxe V2 will be classic bearded Texan rock. I'm guessing this is supposed to be the ZZ Top-ish sort of thing. So everything's set back at 12 o'clock for the pedal, which we already know sounds fantastic. I just can't get over that. Anyway, looks like our bass is set once again over at about the 2 o'clock. Mids this time are just past 2 o'clock, but not quite 3. We'll say 2.5 o'clock. Treble backed off over to about our 10. Gain about at our 2 again. Volume straight up the middle. And our boost straight up the middle. Both of these, once again, we have it in the vintage setting as well as the gain for these two switches right here. So, clean tone. Let's ha 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 for a little bit. Can't play that all the way through, but you know, we can do something with it. Let's do, what can we get with this? Let's do some like maybe chicken picking. Man, I'm keep wanting to play the ZZ Tops. Pretty good little distortion right there. Let's click on that boost channel with the gain, just clipping it up a little bit. Sounds pretty rad. Let's go ahead and hear it in a full mix. The next suggested setting we have is high gain 80s thrash. I don't know if I can play 80s thrash. We can figure something out, I'm sure. All right, so volume straight up the middle. Bass, once again, over at about that 2 o'clock. Mid, scoop back to about that, just in between 9 and 10. Treble, straight up the middle. Our gain this time all the way over to our 3 o'clock. And as far as our two toggles, we're still in the vintage mode. And this time, though, we're going to flip that up and go into the boost mode. So let's take a look and hear what we got for this. So I guess I'll do another quick reference again. Clean tone. 80s thrash, maybe, probably not, but you know, that's, I don't know. No, I'm not too learned on the 80s thrash side of things. I guess that works, right? Not gonna do that one either, but here we go. So let's see what the boost sounds like on it this time. Let's hear what it sounds like in a mix. All right, and our last suggested settings for this glorious Saturday will be 70s British punk. Once again, it's a genre I'm not familiar with very well. I'm not familiar with a lot, as you guys probably can tell, but I like to get learned. So let's dial this in. So looks like bass is about at the 1 o'clock, mids are all the way up to about the 3, treble backed off to about the 10, gain backed off to about a little more than 10. Volume still straight up the middle, and boost still straight up the middle. We are still in the vintage mode, and we are in the boost position still as well. So, clean tone. British punk from the 70s? Probably not. Not really sure with that. Let's hear what the boost sounds like. Sounds not too bad. Hear it in a mix. Everybody, the suggested settings for the Wampler Pinnacle Deluxe V2. Lots of really cool things in here. One of the things I will say about this pedal, the modern side of it is definitely a lot more heavy, modern sounding. Yeah, I guess that was self-explanatory. Anyway, super cool pedal. If you want to check out anything from Wampler, the link will be down below. You can check out the Pinnacle Deluxe V2 for yourself. And if you feel so inclined, pick one up. That incentivizes me in no way, shape, or form. I do really love this pedal, but not being paid from Wampler to say this, so it's a cool pedal. Check it out if you'd like. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. Check you guys on the next video. Thanks for hanging out.